Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the broader markets, and I'm going to show you why it might be time to back up the truck while you still can. But before we do, guys, if you'd hit that like and subscribe and tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, we're all enjoying this amazing pump in the markets today. And guys, the reason for that, in my view, is because Christine Lagarde came out, and she's the head of the European Central Bank, and basically said, hey, look, we have no issues of supplying liquidity to all these banks. Now, guys, we have seen this before, and when we did see it before, it resulted in big bailouts to all these banks. And at that time, guys, back in 2008, when we saw that major correction and collapse, and then we saw all these central banks come in and just rescue all these failing banks, well, guys, what happened? The market literally just shot off from there. And if you look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average from 2008, just till very recently, guys, there in 2021, we literally reached out to almost that 4.236 Fibonacci extension. It was an amazing pump. Well, guys, I think we're about to see a second viewing of that same thing. Guys, we have just gone through one of the most major corrections in the last while. And you've got all these central banks, the European Central Bank and the Federal Reserve out there buying up debt like no tomorrow. And when that happens, guys, what happens in the broader markets is cash starts to flow into risk-on assets, equities, crypto, and the like. And guys, what we just saw here with the DXY in the last couple of days, hey, the DXY just got rejected at what, that $1.10, $1.11 range, and now it's down to what, $1.08 or whatever. And guys, I think what we're going to see is the DXY start to fall a little faster. And when it does, guys, you're going to see equities and crypto make some serious moves. And guys, as you just saw today, these things can happen really quick. Now, guys, I am not saying that these things are just going to go shooting up in a straight line and aren't going to come back to retest support, because I believe they will. But guys, I think that the bottom was in back there when Bitcoin hit 17.5, and I don't think we're going to revisit that and grow and actually crash lower. Now, that is my personal belief. I do not believe that's going to happen. In fact, what I think is going to happen is you are going to see such an amazing price appreciation because of the fact that these central banks are going to pour liquidity into these markets. Now, guys, the timing is everything. Think of this. What's going on in the world right now? You've got all kinds of instability with respect to the war in Ukraine. You've got all this instability with respect to the economy in China collapsing. And guys, you've got all these major issues with supply when it comes to gas and oil and other natural resources. And it's in these environments, guys, that they sell the fear narrative like it is going out of style. And most folks right now are really timid when it comes to actually stepping out on the water and getting into risk. However, guys, do you think your institutions are fearful right now? Well, guys, I can show you metrics that proves that they're not. And they are buying up hand over fist in all these equity markets and in crypto. And guys, when they get this helicopter cash, like these central banks are going to give them, you're going to see these big bankers, these investment banks like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and they are just going to explode with all kinds of value when it comes to the investments that they're getting into. Guys, I am not a whale. And I don't know too many that are. I know a couple, but I'm not one of them. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm doing what they're doing. I'm not listening to the narrative of be afraid, don't do this, don't do that, oh, this isn't for you, and on like they've done many times in the past. when they just load up the truck. They back up the truck and they just load it all in, guys, only to dump it later on when they're causing all kinds of folks with the narrative then to FOMO in. No, guys, what I'm doing is I'm putting my pennies next to their dollars, and I'm going to watch and see what happens. And guys, that's what taking risk is all about. And it's the volatility that we see in these markets that absolutely gives us these amazing gains down the road that can result in life-changing wealth. Now, guys, this is where it's so vitally important that you know and understand your risk tolerance. And so, guys, what I'm going to do is in the description of this video, I'm going to put in a link to a video that we did on knowing your risk tolerance and how to gauge it, how to manage it, how to actually work it out so that you're comfortable with taking any steps that you decide to take. Now, guys, like always, I don't expect you to come on here, listen to what I have to say, and just think, yeah, that's it, and off you go. No, guys, do your research. Look into what I'm telling you. And guys, look, I encourage you to research and fact check the things that I say, because I want you guys to know this space better than you know the back of your hand. Because, guys, this is how you achieve those life-changing gains. You start to understand the market. You start to understand the manipulative techniques that are used to work against you so that you don't actually go out there and take some risk and potentially see these gains. Guys, it happens every single cycle. That's why they call it the Wall Street cheat sheet, guys. It's not the Main Street cheat sheet, it's the Wall Street cheat sheet. And the reason for that, guys, is they write the narrative. They come out, fill people full of fear while they're loading up their bags, and then when it's time to offload them, guys, they sell the narrative that you just cannot lose. Well, that's kind of how you need, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons you need to understand this space. And it works this way, guys, in every market, not just crypto, absolutely every market. Now, guys, September is gearing up, in my mind, to be a phenomenal month. Why? Well, for crypto, guys, we got the merge with Ethereum coming to maturity here. On top of that, guys, you've got the Vassal hard fork with Cardano, on September 22nd. And a couple of things are going on with Ripple and XRP. Of course, on September 19th, that's going to be a big, big date when it comes to this lawsuit. And on top of that, guys, you got the XLS20, I think that's what it is coming to maturity this month as well. Lots of things are going on. But guys, lots of things are going on in the world too at the same time. And I think what we're seeing right now, guys, is the beginnings of that turning point. That we're seeing that first leg up. And that is going to be, our one wave. We're going to come down and we're going to tag support. And from there, guys, we're going to do a three wave. Now, this three wave, when I see it in my mind, looking at the charts and studying them, and when I see it in my mind, it is going to be explosive. Guys, we're not talking very much when you consider some of these assets are literally sub 20 cents. Look at the price of XDC. Look at the price of VeChain. Can you imagine to see VeChain hit 20 cents? Well, guys, I saw it. I saw VeChain hit 27 cents. Guys, in this next bull run, I think we're going to see assets like VeChain go well over $1, maybe even $1.50 at the very top. But all along the way, guys, there's going to be some jaggedy action in there, and you need almost nerves of steel to go through it. Another one, XDC. Guys, XDC's ecosystem is literally exploding right now. There is so much going on, and it's happening so fast that sometimes it's almost impossible to get it all out in a really great time and to the detail that you want to do it, of course. And then again, guys, we've got all this stuff happening with Stellar and the CBDCs that are rolling out all across the world. And don't kid yourself, guys. This whole ISO 222 messaging standard, well, it's going to be a massive deal. And they are working hard and furious to bring it about, guys. And when it does, you're going to see all these ISO 222 compliant cryptos that have utility, that are going to start exercising that utility in these markets. In my view, guys, those things are just going to take off. So, guys, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, guys, I genuinely invite you to drop your comments down there. If I said something that you disagree with, put it down in there. Let's talk it out. And guys, if I didn't say something that you think is important to mention about these broader markets, drop that down in there too. And guys, we can have a discussion. So guys, before you go, just take a quick peek at this beautiful little ravine really close by where I live. It makes for an absolutely amazing little walk. Well guys, as always, I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And guys, if you're one of the thousands of people that have been watching these videos but haven't yet subscribed, would you do this channel a favor and join this community? We'd really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.